It's beer 30. The letters are backwards. One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice, and she's 2 feet tall. I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. Oh, let's light a candle. Light a candle, everything is all right. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Shut the door, keep the devil in line. Shut the door, keep out the devil. Light a candle, everything is all right. Call me Collard. Welcome. It's beer 30. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I think that's how it goes. I have got to organize this table. This table. Today's beer is Budweiser, the king of beers. Here comes the king, here comes the king, here comes the big number one. Budweiser beer, it's second to none. I wonder if I can find that commercial on YouTube. You can find almost any commercial from way back when. They used Clydesdales, Budweiser. When you say Bud, you've said it all. You probably remember those. You probably remember those commercials if you're as old as I am. Are there more insects? Or, you know what? There are lots of insects. Some humans are insects. You are from Israel. Okay. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse, where the women flow like wine. The A, the E. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. It's beer 30. That's the sound of me cracking open a beer. I think what I'll do is try different beers. I want to do that. I want to look and see the selections of each store that I go to. And just, beers. I like Coors. I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'll have to get a Guinness. I don't think I've ever tried one because I'm here in America. We have certain beers here. I'm not going to. Okay, do you think someday we could meet and make Hamburger Helper together? Hamburger Helper, when you need a helping hand. Let's see. Never know Ket next. Are you doing? I do not like spammers. I despise them. Do not spam on this show. You will be hated by everybody here. And do not write huge paragraphs because it's not all about you. It's not all about you. Just keep your chat short and reasonable because I'm sometimes drunk when I do this. Sometimes, and impatient. my patience starts to wear thin when people type in a whole paragraph. It's like it's all about them. All right, that tastes pretty good. All right. That is such an old question. What if you decide which way well, I'm not going to play into that anymore. That's so news. I don't do news at Eddie's Funhouse. In Eddie's Funhouse, we don't do news. We just talk about what's really on our hearts and minds. What is really going on in the human mental makeup? Makeup. Wake up, get out of bed. Wake up, you sleepyhead. I finally own an English Derby hat. Sorry, English Derby hat. You know, like the kind that the one that was worn by Malcolm McDowell in A Clockwork Orange. I think it's A Clockwork Orange. It's been so long since I've watched that movie. Hi, peoples. Yes, it's Thursday still. It's only 9. I think it's only 9 right now. Yeah, 9:48 in the PM, in the post-mortem. No, prime meridian. There's prime meridian and post meridian. Something like that. AM and PM. Oh, after meridian. That's what it is. After meridian and then post meridian. That's right. Let's take a deep breath and relax. You just joined Eddie's Funhouse. Relax your sphincters and enjoy. Enjoy the festivities. I'm your host. Is that Mount St. Helens ash? I was alive during the Mount St. Helens eruption. I was in high school. Yes. Somebody showed me Mount St. Helens ash. It had landed on a board. That's what I think of sometimes. Mount St. Helens was kind of like the 9/11 of its time. A lot of people, it was like Pompeii. Not as bad as Pompeii. That is a lot of violent earth right there. Mother Earth had to cough or fart. And people died. All right, I guess this is day 3 or 4. I'll have to say, don't get a BMW. Get a BMW. Unless you just like saying my car is in the shop. BMW, it stands for Break My Wallet. And it stands for Bavarian Money Waster. I swear to God, I thought it would be the last car I'd ever own. You know, I've heard so many good things about these high-end cars, Mercedes, BMW, Jaguar, you know, and it's like, unless you like saying my car is in the shop, don't get one. What? Ravenclaw? Ravenclaw. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gryffindor, Slytherin. I think I'm a Slytherin. Wasn't Professor Snape a Slytherin? I don't remember. I'm going to be Professor Snape for Halloween. I already ordered the costume. I have the wig. I've got the wig and the wand. I have a Professor Snape wand. I wonder if they're made of plastic. I wonder if those wands, when you buy one of those Harry Potter wands, are they made out of like a injection molded plastic? It'd be cool if they use actual wood. Follow celebs on Instagram. Not on Instagram. Ravensclaw. Do you like Ravensclaw? Is it Hufflepuff? That's one you didn't mention. Hufflepuff? Or did I already? No. Or Puffity Puff? I thought of a t-shirt, a green t-shirt with a big marijuana leaf on it, and I wanted to say, I'm cool, keep smoking. Or a doobie, a shirt with a doobie, and have a caption say, I'm cool, keep smoking. I think that'd be good, a hippie t-shirt. Hippie or stoner, a good stoner shirt. I kind of giggled at that. I was at the park today enjoying myself, thinking of things like that. How many pots have you smoked? I think only one. I was at my boss's house. One of my bosses had a cigar box with some paraphernalia and dubage in it, and it was a pipe. I remember that. He said, "You want to hit?" He just took out his cigar box, took out his pipe, and lit up. He started blazing, and he said, "You want to hit?" And I took a hit, and then I felt kind of subdued for the next day at work. At the next day at work, I felt different. Yeah, that was my experience with the ganja. I think it's been class. There's a different class now, or what are they? Schedule. They call it a schedule. It's under a different schedule now, marijuana. I don't think it's a criminal, it's not a criminal thing. You can have it, but you can't sell it because they don't like competition. I laughed my ass off. Pilates man? What's a Pilates man? I threw up for the first time. Is that Mike Ovett? I was wondering about itchy farts. Oh, itchy fingers. You use the same picture, but different titles. Yeah, that is Mr. Ovett. I was wondering what happened to him. You're the pest control guy, right? You're the guy who has to wrestle raccoons and such. There was this guy on TV, I think he was based in Georgia, and he was a pest control guy. He would go after mahogany wasps and all that. And chasing geese, sometimes geese, he would have to get those under control. Oh, that's you. Yes, it's me. All right. It's beer 30. Today's beer of choice is Budweiser, the king of beers. It feels good going down. So do most ladies. No holds barred here. We can say what we wish. That's what Don and Mike used to say, the Don and Mike show. We say what we wish. He had Bob Barker come on. Don't know you drank. I don't drink. I have a beer, occasional beer. I know that's considered drinking. Today is one of those days, I had a good time today. I had some errands to run. I can't wait till I get my horn. I have a horn that plays different songs. I haven't received it yet. There's 2 items I haven't received yet. I bought a small roulette wheel And I also bought a pinky ring that I like. If you had the chance, would you choose military medicine or civilian medicine? I guess military grade medicine, right? Is that what did I read that right? Why would you ask? What would you choose? I guess military medicine, civilian. You know what? The civilians, I don't think they get the best. They say Navy gets the gravy. The Navy gets the gravy, but the Army gets the beans. Let's not be too complicated today, okay? Uncle's a little drunk. Okay. I will take some military grade products, please. Yes, military grade. Pharmaceutical grade. That's the stuff they prescribe to you. That's the good stuff. I have a little bag that they gave me, a little brown bag that has laxatives. It has chest pain medicine, suppositories. They go in your butthole. Yeah, yes. If you get pains or constipation, stick it in your butt. It looks like a little bullet, a little white bullet. I think I used it one time because I was in pain. I don't fully understand hospice. I think hospice, they can put you on it and take you off it depending on the progression of your sickness or illness or whatever. That's the good stuff. I think I already read that. Yes, mark as read. You know what? You can actually put the cap back on this and put it in the refrigerator again. I feel like pounding the whole beer. That's good. I'm looking forward to the day when I can talk back and forth. I think you could do that on OnlyFans. I've always wanted to set up a good, not Instagram, what do you call that? Patreon. Patreon has all these features, but they don't have phone tech support. They do not have tech support, which sucks because I would love to get on the phone with somebody and have them talk me through the whole setup. You know, because sometimes I have dyslexia. It's hard for me to read a lot of information and remember what the hell I read. Yeah. Well, it's good to have the old gangsters together, the original gangsters. You know what I was looking at? A Tommy gun. I think a Tommy gun shoots the 45 ammo. They called it the Chicago typewriter. It was the choice of gangsters, I guess, because they had a surplus of the Tommy gun. Like the old gangster movies, you know, they pull out a Tommy gun and they just blast everybody. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Now I have a top hat. I think this is called a fedora. I forget what this is called. If we have watermelon, should we have earth melon? Fire melon. That's right. Represent each of the elements. I think I'm almost done with this cold I have. I think it was allergies. it hung on. I think it started Monday morning, and then all through Monday night, Tuesday, the whole day of Tuesday, the whole day of Wednesday. Today I started feeling normal. Moon Knight personality. Okay, if we have, I already read that. I read that. Dude. I thought I fired you. I'm glad when I meet people who have seen movies that I've seen. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. Who was that? Bryan Cranston. Yeah, Breaking Bad. That's what I should be for Halloween. Yeah, one Halloween I should be the Breaking Bad guy. Wear this hat, pair of sunglasses, and just cough every once in a while. No, he had regular glasses. He didn't have. Yeah, he wore glasses. That's right. I have the first season. The first few episodes. Season 1. I was thinking about getting me a projector, a DVD projector, and then just play movies that people have not seen. People of today have not seen. Take a shot for Everclear. For Everclear, you will feel better. Oh, of Everclear. Everclear. Isn't there a group called Everclear? You look like Jim Belushi. Really? With those? I thought I looked like Dan Aykroyd. So I look like Jim Belushi, huh? Because Dan has the long face. I feel like I have more of a long face than the round face. So I look like Jim Belushi, huh? Well, when I get my blues harmonica, I'll be able to play some blues. Isn't it weird when you just have to put on a pair of sunglasses and your face changes? I think a lot of celebrities, when they go incognito, they'll put on a hat. Usually it's the ball cap and the sunglasses. It's like, they'll never guess it's me. Yeah, I've noticed that whenever they snap a photo of a celebrity, they always have like a ball cap and the sunglasses on. Or they're naked, not by the pool. Oh, yeah. No more tears, tears, tears. A stairway to darkness in the blink of an eye. No, a light in the window is a crack in the sky. You need to have a lung full of air. You have to have both lungs full when you sing that. Your mama told you that you're not supposed to talk to strangers. Look in the mirror, tell me, do you think your life's in danger? Yeah, no more tears. I should do covers. That's what I should do. I'm feeling pretty good today. My goddamn car's in the shop again. Break my wallet. That's what BMW stands for. Break my wallet. Okay, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to, wait a minute. Put them on timeout. I'll put them on a long timeout. How about 24 hours? There we go. I was just singing Swing Low, in the shower. Swing soft, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. That sounds like one of those old scratchy records. You know what I like is Old Man River. Old Man River, he must know something, but he don't say nothing. That old man river, he just keeps rolling along. That was an old Negro spiritual, I think. That old man river. There's so many versions of that song. Also, they're Hey There Delilah. That's a good song. Da, 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 da. That's like a gotta go to the bathroom song. Hey there, Delilah. You know, if you really have to go and you're in line, you're the next in line. Yeah. Yeah, you're trying to hold your pee in. Hey there, Delilah. No, 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 no. I wish I could play songs, but I get busted for copyright. It turns out if you have a song playing on your live stream, they frown on that. Big wheels. There we go. Big wheels keep on rolling. Gotta keep them rolling, moving on. Isn't that a trucker song? Big wheels rolling. My mom was watching a series on Hulu or something like that. It was a trucker movie. Not a movie, it was a series. The guy who played Rio Lobo or something like that, he was, big wheels rolling, gotta keep them rolling. Kind of made me depressed to hear that. Then there's the eastbound and down, loading up and trucking. So my car horn will be able to play Dixie, just like the General Lee. The General Lee offended a lot of people, turns out. They don't like the Confederate flag. They don't like Dixie. Here in Georgia, I think you'd still play Dixie. In Georgia, depending on where you are. CCR song. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Yeah, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yeah. That's like Southern Fried Rock. There's a station here called The Rebel. There's The Rebel and then there's The River. And they play songs like that. Good, Sweet Home Alabama. And they also sing like there's a couple of good songs but I found a jazz station that I really like. There's a jazz station that played nothing but jazz it's like a very versatile kind of genre. Hello. You're dressed like Vanilla Rice. Vanilla Rice. Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Rice. Where is your ear? Where's my ear? It's like, I like when Eminem said, I live at home in a trailer. What the hell am I gonna do? I live at home in a trailer. What the hell am I gonna do? He also said, my bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. Eminem. That reminds me of that Tom Green song. My bum is on the ship, the battle ship. Don't stick the cannon in my bum. It might shoot poo all over the place. How are you? You sound like the caterpillar. Remember Alice in Wonderland? Who are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How do you say that in German? Gut, danke. That's how you say it. Gut, danke. Und Ihnen? That's how you say it. And you? Wie geht es Ihnen? Wie geht's? They taught us, it was a CD. I had a CD that taught me German, some German phrases. Yeah. Entschuldigen Sie, verstehen Sie Deutsch? And then I learned, wer ist der Plaza? What was Tom Green? You should watch Freddy Got Fingered. Watch the movie Freddy Got Fingered, and you will know Tom Green. Or watch the Tom Green Show. He was on MTV for a while. This is the Tom Green Show. This is my favorite show. If this was your show, you would probably like it more than I did. The Tom Green Show. What was Tom Green? Your son? Tom Green is my son. He's my age. He has a gray beard now. He's like a wandering wizard. Glenn Humplick. That's right. Phil Giroux. Phil Giroux, what you gonna do? Glenn Humplick and that's right, Hollywood Humplick. He got doused with milk more than a man should be. Say, I would like the time I spent watching Tom Green back, please. How dare you? I'm a Tom Green. I met Tom Green once. He was at Sam's Town. I think it was, wait a minute. Tommy T's. I think it was Tommy T's. Tommy T's. It was a comedy club. And yeah, I think Sam's Town was where I saw Guar. And it was back when Dave Brokey was the front man. I think I'm saying his name right. Brokey. PlayStation. What is that? Tommy is in PlayStation. Tommy, little Tommy down the street. That's what he said they called him. He was a fan of, I got the guy's face in my head. I can't remember his name. He was, if you remember in Dumb and Dumber, he played the cop. Damn, I don't know. I can't remember his name. So it's please. I love you. Oh, that's Hollywood Humplick. Why can't I remember the guy's name? But anyways, it'll come to me. It'll come to me after bedtime. I hate that when it gets stuck like that. Then I got to do that mental exercise where I walk up to the person, that visualization, and I say, what is your name? You are a warrior. Warriors don't give up. They don't back down. This life has made you weak. Pick up your sword and fight. Remember who you are. There we go. That should be a plaque. That should be a pep talk. I'm Christopher. Thoughts on potatoes and eggs? I like potatoes and eggs. We call them hash browns. Unk, has 3 names, E, Ed, and Eddie. That's what she said. My brother loves that. Yes, you are a YouTuber. My brother, that's what she said. My friend Marco too. Marco that I worked with in California. Yeah. He would say, "That's what she said," and he would always laugh. That's what she said. That sounds like a Family Guy thing. Oh my God. It's messing with me now. What the guy's name was. Harlan Williams. That's right. Thank you. See, it works. It works. If I mentally walk up to the person and say, "What is your name?" I get an answer. That spooky action at a distance. See, I walked up to him and I said, "What is your name?" And he said, "Harlan Williams." It really worked, kids. I have 4 subscribers. All right. Are you a Jew? I am not a Jew. I've been mistaken for being a Jew. I'm more German, Irish, and Scandinavian, and I'm 1% Mexican. Maybe she doesn't even remember what she said. That could be it. If you lie a lot, that's what Mark Twain said. If you tell the truth, you never have to remember what you said. Louis C.K. has a bit about that. He also wrote a book about Nigger Jim. Louis always been my go-to comedian. Him and Anthony Jeselnik. What's got you up this late? You must have just got back from work. I am only a quarter Jewish, which means I have a large piggy bank. That's always been the stereotype. Jews have lots of money and they can do your taxes and things. Jon Stewart talked about that. He said, he said, hold my machine gun while I take a piss. Not the I'll do your taxes Jew, but the hold my machine gun while I'm taking a piss. There are different kinds of Jews. Yeah. Where is the snow bunnies? I guess they all migrate. They migrate because now it's springtime. Snow bunnies. They have to get into their little snow cats and head to higher altitudes. Snow bunnies? Oh, I have trouble skiing. It's kind of fun skiing as long as you don't fall. As long as because there's no brakes when you're skiing. There are no real brakes. You're basically heading in a direction at a high rate of speed, and good luck after that. Yeah. The most I'll do is sled. I'll get on a sled. And go, wee. There's those flat sleds, and then there's one that have the little rails on them, and you can operate them with your feet. Hey, man, love you. You ever mind goblin? I'm not sure I understand that. Mind goblin. It's been 39 minutes, and I'm already starting to feel sleepy. I'm not playing a lot of music tonight. Oh, I got this in the mail. This reminds me of Dawn of the Dead. You ever listen to Dawn of the Dead when all the zombies are walking through the mall and that song comes on and you hear the end there was that. I think that's where Robot Chicken got the idea. Leg breakers. Oh man, I shouldn't sit up for too. My back is starting to hurt. I'm not slouching either. I'm not slouching. Gravity does fucked up things. Gravity makes your boobs hang lower and your nuts. Gravity pulls on your nuts. And you don't even realize it until you look like a helicopter carrying boulders. Where's my doing? Check your pants, buddy. Yes. Don't you have a doing? That's funny. That gets a clown nose. Don't you? You told me you have a jaw harp or a Jew harp. Is it a drink more? I agree. I don't want my beer to get warm. Warm beer and cold pizza, they say, is the breakfast of champions. You should tip me every time I take a sip. Genghis Khan used that. Really? He used the doing. This is an ancient instrument, and it's known in all, I think even in Ireland, in a lot of places. They call it different names though. Of course I do. It has a hypnotic effect. It has healing powers. This is nighttime. Yeah. Now that it's springtime, I want to do more outside shows. I can be called Outside Show Ed. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have one of my prosthetic thumbs that lights up. It's like it's a magic trick. But you got to put lighter fluid in it for it to work. The healing power. You shall benefit from the healing power. Have you ever seen Beastmaster? The movie Beastmaster. That's a good movie. I like that one in Conan the Barbarian. The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Dun, 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 dun. Crom. I forgot what Crom means. The sun or something like that. Crom. No, it means serpent. Crom. Way back when? Way back in the time of David? Yeah, Crom. Crom is the everlasting sky. Your God lives beneath him. Crom is your God. Conan, what is best in life? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. If you do not know the enigma of steel, Crom will laugh at you and cast you out of Valhalla. If you do not know the enigma of steel, Crom will laugh at you and cast you out of Valhalla. I grew up with that. It was before high school, I think is when that came out. There was a lot of brutal swordplay in that movie. A long time ago. My hair is lopsided. There we go. It's not so lopsided now, is it? I like how my hair stands straight up, like a Mohican. How long time ago? Oh, a long time ago. Remember Willow? Yes, Willow Ufgard. You know what? In Harry Potter, you know who Willow? Okay, the guy who played Willow also played Leprechaun. He was the Leprechaun. Get that in your, anyway, yeah, the Leprechaun with Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, back when she was getting her start. Burps kind of tastes like beer. So yeah, that was him. He's a magical guy. He was also in Harry Potter. He played the goblin. Remember the goblin that wanted the sword? Yeah. So he was also an Ewok. He played an Ewok in Return of the Jedi. He was small enough to fit in that costume. There are benefits to little people. They can go places where we can't because we're such giants. Cool. Now you know. Let's see if you'll pass the quiz. And then there was that guy in Game of Thrones. I drink and I know things. A little person was in R2-D2. There was a person in there. And then I guess they made a robot. They left that in that R2-D2 contraption. They went to lunch and they forgot he was in there. Could you imagine if he had to piss? Or shit. Oh my, the horror. You must make a friend of horror. Well, that's what I talk about during being trapped in. That must have been claustrophobic, being trapped in an R2-D2. You probably hardly breathe. Could you imagine if you farted in there and still had to turn the head? Laugh my ass off. Oh, I would hate to be in a suit. They put little fans in there, those suits, like Fraggle Rock. Remember Fraggle Rock? There was a guy from Mythbusters, Adam Savage. He did this little bit, not a bit, but an episode where the guy gets into the suit for that giant monster that would chase around the Fraggles. That thing has layer upon layer of just nightmare. Hoggle. Remember Hoggle in Labyrinth? They had everything is animatronic. It was puppets and people pulling cables to make that face work. And it was a woman, a little person. She had dark hair, and there's a woman in the Hoggle costume. And there's a huge head that articulated, and she had to wear that damn thing and then have people pull cables to make the face work. Jim Henson, had a part in that. We're helping hands. Remember that scene? How could you not touch something naughty if you're holding up a female? I'm trying to remember her name now. She was in a couple of movies, not just Labyrinth. Jennifer Connelly. There we go. I think it's Connelly or Conley. Jennifer Connelly, yeah. I think she was just turned 18 during that movie. All these hands are grabbing her in odd places. She chose down. I wish my back didn't hurt. I hate when my back hurts. It's such a party. There we go. I'm scooting the tripod. I got to lean forward now. I need one of those supports. That's what I should get. Get a support to straighten my back. They have them on TV now. What's good here? Hi. The beer. That's what's good here. It's Beer 30. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. The king of beers. It even says it on the bottle. Look at that. King of beers. How could you go wrong? Beer is great until you have to take a piss and stand in line. Beer should come with a bag that you put your wiener in, and you could just, you could stay in your chair and watch the game. You won't miss the game. I'm going to get my people on that. I'll get my people on that. Call it the beer piss bag or something like that. Budweiser is pretty good. Yep. There's the original Budweiser, and then there's Bud Light. Make it a Bud Light. Remember the commercials? Here's to you, Mr. Hot Dog Cooker or whatever. Here's to you, dog walker, who goes out in the sunshine. I don't know. I'm just paraphrasing. Get a patent? Yeah, there we go. Budweiser. Okay. Yes, you must patent your ideas. If you do not, someone's going to steal it, or someone's going to make a knockoff. I wonder if people get in trouble with the knockoffs. Because there's all these, they look like the original, but they are not. That kind of helps. Just lean to one side. You know what? It didn't take me long to finish one of these the last time. This one, I think God is just putting more in it. What ounce is this? Does it say? Does it even say how many ounces? It does not say I don't see the ounces on here. It just says Budweiser. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. A taste as great as their name, or something like that. What did that brand so bad? Oh, milliliters. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they go metric. Budweiser is an American beer, I think. Yeah, probably. Like when you go to those coffee machines, it says on the cup how many ounces. Yeah. Fluid ounces. 355 milliliters. If you can't say milliliter, you're probably drunk. You probably smell like alcohol. You know what? My flute is mocking me. Is Bobo drinking? No, he's not. I'll tell you what Bobo's doing. He's chilling. He's right over there. See, look, he's floating there. He is just, he can't function. He can't function. He can't move. He's just holding that pose. I'm not in a Bobo mood right now. I have to be in a mood. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus also saves at Costco. I was joking with my mom about that. I think we just got out of church, and then I saw there were some people with signs that said Jesus saves. And I said, Jesus saves at Sam's Club. You know what would be funny? If you dress as Jesus and walk around in Sam's Club. I'm not the only one who saves. You too can. You can save too at Costco. But Jesus can't save Dalen. What's Dalen? What's that? He's lying. He's lying in wait. That's right. See, we have fun here. If I can just keep the damn thing straight. There we go. I must have been an officer in another life. There was in World War II, they were called picture bombs. They would rig the bomb, and when they would straighten the picture, the bomb would go off. I could easily have that happen to me. I notice it bothers me when a picture isn't straight. I would be the first to go. I must, or I have OCD. Dalen Mulvaney. I don't know, but Jesus can't. Oh, the girly man who was a spokesperson for Bud Light. Okay. I'm praying for you, brother. Don't give up, God. Don't give up. God loves you. Well, thank you. We all need prayer. I saw a t-shirt that said, y'all need Jesus. And Jesus was standing with his arms up. Y'all need Jesus. I should do that. Do a live stream. I'm pretty sure Sam's Club has good Wi-Fi. I can go in there. There are people I've met who look like Jesus. Just say, would you mind putting on the costume? And you can walk through and just say, hey, how's it going? And then get up to the checkout counter, and say, I'm not the only one who saves. I think Jesus has a good sense of humor, He would have to put up with 12 disciples. Holy shit. You would have to have a good sense of humor. Pray for my sons, 'cause Lord knows I'm not. You know what? I need to lay down. My back I need to not say the words, but my back hurts, and I'm trying to remedy it, and it's not helping by changing positions in the seat. It's 59 minutes. It's pretty close to my usual time. Thank you all for showing up. My 2 viewers fart for us. It wouldn't be authentic. It wouldn't be an authentic fart. I had rotisserie chicken and mashed potatoes and the worst green beans I ever ate. But you should have asked me a couple of days ago. I went to Taco Bell. Taco Bell loves to get rid of their beans, their refried beans. That usually what sets me off. But I can pander. I can pander to the fart audience. Rip one brown air. Rip some brown air. Interesting. Tell me more. That deserves a clown nose. That deserves a clown nose, my friend. You know what? It's Thursday night. Tomorrow, my brother's coming down. My brother's coming down from the next town over. And we're going to chill out. Because it's Friday. Yeah. He only has to work until 11 o'clock. That's awesome. Getting a partial day on a Friday? Are you kidding me? Partial day. You know what? In Hawaii, we had Wednesdays were partial days. Wednesday, we got to go home early. In Hawaii. The Bog of Eternal Stench. If you kiss her, I'll make you a prince. Prince of the land of stench. Reminds me of that Willy Wonka contraption. You know, the one with all the bubbles, the suds, Burpa-Cola. Yeah. Yeah, there was that contraption. The Gene Wilder version. They all got on that contraption and it started spitting out foam. And it made little sounds. Smoke some pots with him. Ha ha. Fart equals funny. That's right. Especially when you didn't think it was going to make a sound. Or some people standing, people who are important, they're about to deliver a speech and you hear like a those are the funny ones. Yeah, the awkward farts, the audible farts. I'm glad this is still working. Yeah, my fart gun is still working. Hold on to your memorabilia. It's very hard to find nowadays. I need a fart gun as well. I agree. It's very good for relieving tension. If the tension in the room starts to get a little much, just pull out your fart machine. I had my fart machine was haunted one time. I swear my uncle had passed away. My Uncle Tom, he had passed away. And my fart machine, it doesn't do anything unless you hit the button. There's a little remote control button. And it started going on its own. And also, my microwave was just beep, 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 like somebody's doing that to the keypad. So it's it had to have been my uncle coming to joke around. You know what? Go online. Yeah, it's amazing what you can find online. You're my fave trans streamer. I am not trans. I'm a man from birth. A man. I'm a boy at birth. I have all my equipment, my birthday present still dangling. That's a great birthday present, to have a penis. That's a great birthday present. Isn't it awfully nice to have a penis? Isn't it frightfully good to have it on? It's a swell to have a stiffy. It's divine to own a dick. From the world's smallest tadger to the world's biggest prick. Don't you take it out of... You could wrap it up in ribbons. You can put it in a sock. That was a Monty Python. I think, what was that guy? Oh, man, I can't remember his name. Why is it so hard to remember names? Eric Idle. I think Eric Idle wrote that song. Isn't it awfully nice to have a penis? I like those jokes. I like I support you on your journey, or I saw you on Grinder. I always get that, and it makes me chuckle. It's just a little ball busting. We got to have some ball busting. I'm not finished with my beer yet. The show must go on. The show must go on. Inside my heart is breaking, my makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. That's a Queen song. Yeah. Show must go on. I sound like I'm hitting puberty because I've been sick for the past few days. And I notice I can't fluctuate my voice like I normally can. Oh, from Wales. Wow. It's got to be early morning over there. Well, welcome to Eddie's Fun. Oh my God. What's that little Asian symbol there? It looks like a man standing next to an A. All the way from Wales. It's amazing. This is real time, too. I'm just a guy sitting in a chair, and all this is happening. Maybe the beer will make my back pain go away. The beer. It's in the beer. The yeast, the barley. They say beer saves civilization. They did. The 3 morning. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Wow. That's the witching hour. Yes. 3 a.m. You've heard that song, 3 a.m., here and gone. Yeah, that song, Now I'm Slipping Into the Twilight Zone. That's a song they play here in America from time to time. Hello from Ireland. All right. Thank you for arriving here. You have arrived. Does your GPS say that when you get to your location? Mine doesn't do that. It used to say you have arrived. But there's still the same lady. The same lady is talking, telling me when to turn. Go right. Your destination is on the right. Go right. Yeah. I use my phone now. I used to actually have a GPS on my dashboard. But now you can call up a place on Google, and when it comes up, you hit directions. That's amazing. You can go anywhere, even if you've never been there before. Sorry, I'm having beer right now. My beer is rising. Why fart and waste it? Burp and taste it. I used to hear stuff like that. A fart is a burp too lazy to climb. Oh, we had fun in school. Hello. You already read that. I hope you're entertained. I hope this is the best damn show. Eddie's Funhouse, everybody. Eddie's Funhouse. I'm almost done. It is so weird. Yeah. It doesn't take me long to pound one of these. And there's still beer in here. I've been taking a few drinks. Yeah, maybe it's a miracle, a blessing. The Lord doesn't want me to run out of beer. It's a fishes and loaves kind of thing. We only got one person, now it's 0. Why is that? Has the chat shut down? The chat is shut down quite a few times, but I'm not going to restart the show. I think that's what's happening. The chat is shut down. Type something in, please. If not, then I'm just going to have to end this. I think that's what's happened. Yeah, the chat has stopped. People are evacuating. Well, I'm sorry, everyone. I'll catch you next time at Eddie's Funhouse.